Guys, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at an all-time favorite of mine, the 1978 crime mystery comedy, Foul Play. Directed by Colin Higgins, who also directed 9 to 5, great film, and starring Chevy Chase, Goldie Hawn, Burgess Meredith, Brian Dennehy, Dudley Moore, Rachel Roberts, and Eugene Roach. And instead of chipping around the edges, let's delve into the plot. Foul Play follows recent divorcee Gloria Mundy, played by Goldie Hawn, a shy San Francisco librarian who gets entangled in a murder mystery. It all starts with Goldie Hawn picking up a hitchhiker on the advice from a friend to open herself up to new experiences to meet Mr. Right. Now, I don't think this is what her friend had in mind, because have you ever watched a movie in which picking up a hitchhiker has been a good idea? I mean, you got plentiful examples. You got Dumb and Dumber, The Hitcher, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Never a good idea. Maybe in the case of Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I mean, they did pick up Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know if you could say no to that. But in every other case, not a good idea. The Hitcher turns out to be a spy who has an important microfilm cassette concealed in a cigarette pack. He puts the pack of cigarettes in Goldie Hawn's purse with her unbeknownst to what they conceal, before he inevitably dies later on. This culminates in Goldie Hawn getting entangled in an intricate series of events in which she is pursued by a dwarf, albino, and evil crew whom she is convinced are out to kill her. Along the way, she meets bumbling San Francisco cop Tony Carlson, played by Chevy Chase, whom over the course of the film fall in love and race against the clock to solve the murder mystery and possible crime of the century, the assassination of the Pope, who is visiting San Francisco to see the Mikado at the theater. If you like Alfred Hitchcock movies, then you're most certainly going to enjoy Foul Play, because in many respects, it is a big homage to those films, particularly North by Northwest, in the sense that the main protagonist is an innocent bystander who gets entangled in a web of intrigue, and secondly, the presence of a MacGuffin, which is an object that is the central focus of the film, but as the film progresses, it becomes less important until it's forgotten and unexplained. And in Foul Play, that was the microcassette film and the cigarettes. And in North by Northwest, same thing. It's the microfilm which the spies are trying to smuggle out of the country. Let's talk about the notable performances in this movie. So the main two actors, you got Goldie Hawn and Chevy Chase. The chemistry between those two is spot on. You got Goldie Hawn playing this innocent character, and you can't blame Chevy Chase's character for falling in love with her, because she is gorgeous. And this is also one of Chevy Chase's first movies, so before Caddyshack and the Vacation series. And he's perfect. He's playing this deadpan, bumbling character, which he would obviously go on to perfect with the Vacation series. Dudley Moore, another notable performance in this movie. I think this is the first film I saw him in. And I'm glad, because he is outrageous in this movie. He plays this maestro for the symphony, so he's got a very important role, but he's also a closeted sexual deviant. And pretty much Goldie Hawn always catches him in his sort of closeted sexual world as opposed to his real life world. He's not in very many scenes, but when he's there, he kills it. Burgess Meredith is a crackpot in this film. I love how they introduce him. He is Goldie Hawn's next door neighbor, and he's also like a father figure, so he's a very caring old man. But don't be deceived, he's a snake enthusiast and he's a black belt martial artist.
Watch. Hi! Oh, shit.
What I love about Foul Play is the script is on par. There are so many quotable lines.
I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Yes, and it seems to be in your mouth.
Okay, I deserve that. Listen, it's Gloria, right? You're a really nice girl, and I'm a nice guy, and you're very pretty with or without cleavage. And what do you say? Would you like to take a shower?
I don't pick up strange men.
Well, that's your problem.
So why don't you try it?
You remind me I live in a shell, safe from the past and doing okay, but not very well.
Other things to love is every actor is giving it their best. You could have just had the Pope sitting in the theater, watching the performance, just, sitting there, I'm the Pope. But no, this guy is loving it. He's tapping his feet, he's tapping his hands, he's head bopping, he's getting down with it. He's loving it. And that really rubs off on the audience because I was loving it too. And finally, the most brilliant scene in the movie, and also one of the most random I've ever seen. But I'm so glad they left it in there because, yes, it has nothing to do with the arc of the movie. It has nothing to contribute to the movie. But it does have something to contribute because it is awesome. There is a scene where Goldie Hawn gets kidnapped and then she wakes up and she breaks out of this building onto the fire escape and she tries to get the attention of two old ladies playing Scrabble in the apartment below. But they're not just playing Scrabble. They're playing the greatest game of Scrabble. And I'm so glad they left that in there.
Ever see that Arizona Highways?
Oh, it is the most beautiful magazine, isn't it?
Let me see now.
1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4, 15.
Such lovely pictures. I wonder if they still put it out.
Why, you see them now and again at the library, and here we go. 8, 9, 10, 11, and double that. We have 15, we have 26, and double is 52.
Wait, Elsie.
I think you're wrong. I think you spelled that word with a hyphen.
Really?
If you want a solid comedy, crime, mystery, this is hands down one of the best. Or in my case, thumbs up one of the best. It is an overlooked classic which deserves a lot more fanfare. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Your support is duly appreciated. And a little heads up for our next review, it's the Japanese comedy, The Waterboys. So until then, I'm Paddy McManus.